Thank you, Mama Lucy. Now may I ask the head of the Back Secretariat, Engineer Manuel Lucy Video, to please take the roll call.
Present for today's briefing conference, our back chairman, Engineer Jose Wilson Malongsong,
Present, sir.
back members, Engineer Raymond Yones and Engineer Rian Taka, members of the Technical Working Group, Engineer Pinit Narapo, Architect Ramil Isip, and Engineer Maya Rabang. For the back secretariat, headed by yours truly, Engineer Manuel Lucy Jr., with back secretariat members, Madam Josefina Manuel and Mr. Rolando Manuel. Since the majority of the back members are present, there is a quorum, sir.
Thank you, Sir Manny. For today's procurement activities, the pre-bid conference of one civil works project with contract ID 24AI0253, construction of DPWH equipment shop, Tumana Rosales, Pangasinan. This pre-bid conference is being conducted to give the prospective bidders a chance to clarify issues relating to the contract and the project. At this point, may I call on Engineer Kenneth Nalapo to discuss the eligibility, technical, and financial requirements of the contract review.
Good morning, sir. So, documents to be submitted by the bidders. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in PDS ITB Clause 21 DEO number 87 series of this. Electronic submission of receipt and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. All electronic bids must be sent to the email address electronicbids_pangasinan3@dpwh.gov.ph. Each bidder shall submit one original copy of the first and second components of the bid. Checklist of technical and financial documents. For technical proposal, Class A documents. Legal documents. Valid Builders Registration Certificate, Platinum Membership, all pages in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Technical documents. Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, or the SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid except under conditions provided under the rules. Special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. And bid validity period, 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. Bid security validity period, 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. Cash or cashier's manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, 2%. Backdraft guarantee or revocable LC issued by a universal or commercial bank, 2%. Surety bond callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, 5%. Project requirements, which shall include the following. Organizational chart for the contract to be bid. List of contractors, key personnel, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foreman to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification experience fee. For key personnel, one project manager with a minimum years of experience, 5 years, one project engineer, 5 years, one materials engineer, DPWH accredited materials engineer 1, one foreman, 5 years. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned and leased and or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment, lessor, vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. An original duly signed omnibus warranty statement or the OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative. Or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. Financial documents. The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or the NFCC. NFCC is equal to current assets minus current liabilities multiplied by 15 minus value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with the contract to begin. For Class B documents, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement for the JVE in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the joint venture agreement in the instance that the bid is successful. Financial proposal. Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form and other documentary requirements under RA number 9184. Original or duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the cash flow by quarter. Criteria and procedure for detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and award. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The bank shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid prices which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. Bid evaluation. For completeness, no price in required item non-complying, indicating a zero or dash free to GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable VOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. Arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figures versus words prevails. Total price versus unit price per item, unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component times actual prevails. Unit cost of detailed estimates versus unit cost of BOQ, latter prevails. If above ABC non-complying, post-qualification, verification of legal requirements, licenses, certificates, permits, non-inclusion in blocklist. For technical requirements, single largest completed contract or the SLCC similar to the contract. Key personnel minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment. Failure of the prospective bidder to state a complete technical description of the pledged equipment and the specific bidder's automatic location, whether owned, leased, or under purchase agreement, shall result in bidder's automatic disqualification, post-disqualification, for award of contract and procedure of its bid security per Department Order Number 58, Series of 2012. Performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project or negative slippage of at least 10% in each two or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence repair work and complete ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificates of acceptance in the prescribed date after the receipt of the notice of defects and failures. Substandard quality of works or unsatisfactory performance for contract term and conditions at the time of inspection. Liquidated damages currently imposed on the contractor. DEO 127 series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. Authenticity and correctness of bid security. Financial requirements. Audited financial statements, or the AFS, especially current assets and liabilities. Up-to-date value of all outstanding or uncompleted works under ongoing and awarded contracts. Updated NFCC versus ABC. Notes on the personnel and equipment requirements of the project. If a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded to the contract. He/she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he/she will work for the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. These qualifications shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid, also to be verified during post-qualification in the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If any equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be disqualified. Contract of award. The contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid, or the LCRB, as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof in accordance with section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Common reasons for rejection of bids, ineligibility and post-disqualification of bidders. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission, indicating the name of project and procuring entity and the name of contractor. Shorter bid validity in bid security validity period. Overlapping of pledged equipment and committed technical personnel. Failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid court. Late submission of bid. Failure to submit supporting documents. Certification of availability of equipment. Negative slippage in the ongoing projects, or negative 10% in each of 2 or more projects. Unsatisfactory CPS rating. Incomplete pages of bid documents, or the technical and financial. Common errors in the submission of bids. Authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. Single proprietor. Signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. Corporation or cooperative. Board secretary certificate in board resolution. Joint venture resolution or agreement. Partnership as indicated in the articles of partnership. Thank you. That's all, sir.
Thank you, Engineer Lapo. Now, to further elaborate or discuss on the proposed projects with the component, may I call the dedication and for the schedule of the benefits will be discussed by Engineer Raman.
For the basic contract data, contract ID number 24AI253. Contracting construction of DPWH Paving Shop, Tumana Rosales, Pangasinan. For the scope of work and item description, construction of DPWH Paving Shop, the provided for the contract is 3,500,000 pesos. And for the contract duration is 75 calendar days.
The receipt and opening of bids will be on June 17, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. at DPWH Conference Room, Tumana, Rosales, Pangasinan. For the DPWH e-bid portal, electronic bids _Pangasinan 3rd at dpwh.gov.ph. And the live streaming will be YouTube account https://www.youtube.com/dpwh-pangasinan-DEO. That's all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Since we have no more issues to discuss, we have also discussed the requirements. Are there more issues and concern before we end this tribute conference? Move the motion of Engineer Ramos Jones and duly seconded by Engineer Miguel Tapa. I hereby declare that this tribute conference be adjourned. Let's meet back at 9:30 for the opening of